Talofa Faithful, how's everybody doing? You know what? You don't even have to answer that question. I know how everybody's doing after watching us just get mollywopped by the Kansas City Chiefs in their own house. Man, that was just a terrible, terrible game to watch. Issues all across the board. But we're going to go ahead and get into this reaction video as we do after every game. It's me, it's the captain. How's it, everybody? And we know, man, we don't want to watch this, but we're going to because we're a glutton for punishment. So let's get into this. All right, so here we go. So we are going off the highlight video from it's on YouTube that the NFL puts up. Again, the NFL, we are using this underneath the guideline to where we can use it for purposes, and please don't ban us like you usually do because for some reason you don't like us. But anyways, let's get going. All right, here we go.
Again, miraculous situation.
Third and long.
Actually, let me take this off. There we go. I want the sound to be playing over it. All right, so you know what? There's Juice going up the middle. Juice had a decent day. He had a couple of good runs. The running game at times, even though at the end of the day it was absolutely terrible. Look at this. Which is this one? This one's. You know, you'd think that with Fred, someone like Fred would be able to cover this. This is not Devondre Campbell that is out there on this coverage. This is actually Fred. Yeah, looks like it's Devondre. Yep, there's Fred right up there. And nice pointers on the wrong screen. Anshel, a.k.a. 49er Media, said somebody, because I was so flustered yesterday during my halftime show, that he said that you feel like it looks like you're in preseason form. Well, to be honest, this whole team looks like they're in preseason form right now with how they're playing. Everything is just absolutely garbage. Just nothing works right now. And I've been saying this for weeks. This team is mentally broken. Monte Teo was correct. This team is mentally broken right now. I'm not sure how to fix it because it just seems like once we hit the Chiefs, there is a wall. I know if we get to the playoffs, anything can happen. But at this point, if we get to the playoffs and then we get to the Super Bowl, I probably don't play the Chiefs, so we're just going to lose to them again. They're that far in our head. All right, so back to this. Here's Mr. Patrick Mahomes. We all know we hate him. All right, so we got Patrick dropping back. Patrick, we actually had a decent pass rush on him at times. Floyd actually came out with some pretty good ones. Bosa had some good ones on him, so they're punting again. Oh, no, excuse me. This was that fake punt, which I am not surprised that they tried with the fake punt because at this point, Andy Reid is just trying to disrespect the team. That's all he's trying to do. He knows that he's in our head. He can pretty much do whatever he wants, and so Andy Reid is going to fuck with us, and that's the reason why we were going for this. I mean, we didn't fall for it because, as you can see, we still had our base defense in there. So, but again, this is Andy Reid fucking with us because who does this on their first drive? Honestly, this is just Patrick or Andy Reid fucking with us. All right, so we got the ball back obviously here in a second. All right, so we got Mason back there by himself. Looks like Mason. Yep, Mason. Brock with a boot. Brock throws, and the first of three. Where was? Let's see. Let's rewind it again. It's like that. Sets. It's got one guy, but you've got two guys in the area, but you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. And then it's just severely underthrown. That's one of the issues Brock had all day. How many of these balls were severely underthrown? The ball to Cowing that we'll see at some point should have went in for a touchdown. He underthrew him. Now, he didn't underthrow him to where it was like a Jimmy G kind of an underthrow, but it's definitely underthrown enough to the point to where he didn't score. And that's going to come back. It comes back to bite us over and over and over. All right, so we got the Chiefs got the ball again, faking a handoff. Mahomes going back deep over the middle to was it Gray? Yeah, Gray. We actually had a pretty good game for them. All right, they're circling Bosa. Is Bosa going to do anything? Bosa's going to run too far, and Mahomes is going to do what he does best, scramble. There was a bet, right? I forget who it was. Actually, I do remember who it was. It was Rob Stats where there was a bet to where it was Patrick Mahomes over under 25 yards rushing. We got that on practically one play later on in this game. But yeah, that was an easy bet because Mahomes always, if there's a bet for anything under 50 yards for a quarterback rushing on the Niners, take the bet. All right, let's see what we got here. Going back in motion. It's going to be tipped up by Kalia Davis and then intercepted by Kalia Davis. Let's take a look at that one again. That was a great play by him. Whoop, whoop, got it again. Good job. Definitely would like to see more Kalia Davis out there. Definitely don't want to see more Evan Anderson out there as well. One of the lone plays by BA. And if anybody has not heard yet, it has been confirmed BA did tear his ACL in this game. I'm not doing a spoiler alert because obviously you probably already know that. But yeah, he's tore it. It's confirmed. We'll see him next season. BA, get ready, man. A lot of people are downing him right now simply because he got hurt. And if you want to talk about whether or not he's living up to the contract that he signed, that's one thing. But going after him for getting hurt, stop. It's unnecessary. All right, so Brock's going to hand it off, and we're going nowhere. I think we only converted like 2 third downs the entire day. We should have gone for it on that one. All right, so Mahomes and them after a pretty good punt. There's a good sack by the defense. Our boy, the defense this defense was good up until the point to where the offense couldn't score points, and Kansas City did what they do best, and that's score points. Another shit ball by Brock. I don't understand what Brock was looking at for this one. Let's go back a little bit farther. So I'm going to assume he is going for BA right here. But again, ball was just terribly thrown. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we have a kicker for the third time this year. Here's Anderson with a 55-yard field goal. Nicely done. We did work out another kicker/punter today. I'm not sure why we're going for the combination, but we are. Nice screenplay for them for Kelsey. Or no, that was Gray again. Just jumped over Fred on that one. Right down the middle, tight ends. One of the worst things we can do. Or one of the worst things we defend, I should say. Well, hand off to wide receiver, end around. Bad tackling. This is just everything in this game. I got nothing to say but good things for Andy Reid and Steve Spagnuolo. Y'all own us, man. Just write your name on the birth certificate. Daddy of the San Francisco 49ers. Andy Reid, Steve Spagnuolo. And around we go. All right, so since we are at the second quarter right now, we're going to go ahead and run one of our ad reads real quick.
This segment is brought to you by SeatGiant.com. Use the promo code ninerfaithfulradio at SeatGiant.com to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out this show.
All right, let's get back to this.
This segment is...
Okay, again, let's get back to this.
This segment...
What is it doing? I don't know. Oh, because my mouse is on the wrong screen, that's why. All right, so let's see what they got. All right, Kansas City, and yet another one. Just running us from sideline to sideline all day long. Nothing we can do about it. Boom. It's a decent stop on that one for the defensive line on that one. But they're getting in one way or the other. Kareem Hunt has come back into the NFL with just fire. Brock's back. Brock throws a nice pass. Oh, wait a minute. There's BA. There, and again, BA, while I'm going to tell you, don't worry about the injury thing and people are going to get on you. Come on, brother. $30 million wide receivers, do not drop that ball. That was a 3rd and 2, and you were wide open. Brock couldn't have got that better if he walked it out to you and put it in your chest. So, but I also understand the frustration everybody has with BA. Just so many of these times this year, he had wide open plays on 3rd down where Brock put the ball exactly where he needed to, and he just didn't pick him up, or he just didn't catch him. So don't know why I keep recording. I'm tired of this watching this game already. All right, here we go. Look at that, wide open. He has 2 steps on the guy. But then again, with how this team is, when it rains, it pours with injuries. So get well, BA. Let's wish back to the punt. And let's watch our special teams be special yet again. Again, why is our punter / kicker making tackles? Every single week, this coverage on the special teams is horrific. That's actually putting it light. At some point, you just got to tip your hat to fucking Mahomes. But, you know what? That's why you're the best quarterback of this generation, Mahomes. You do shit like that when nobody else does for the most part. This is just common sense for fucking Mahomes. Look at that. 3rd and 3. Miss a tackle. We give it up. Over and over. It's the same shit every fucking week. Boom. No fire in this team. We have no marbles, for those of you who get the Major League reference. Yeah, whatever. So look at this. It's at this point, it's only 14-3. There's 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. There's still plenty of time, and at this point, I want to say both Mahomes and Purdy, their passing rating was in like the 30s and 40s. Both quarterbacks played like mostly complete shit for the entire game. Even though Patrick Mahomes had a good second part of the third quarter into the fourth, terrible. Neither of these guys were good today. But the difference in it is that Mahomes plays his best at the end of games. Say what you want about his stats, and he's got more interceptions than touchdowns right now. He's 6-0. We're 4-4. We're 4-3. That simple. Let's see. Brock throws back, and a nice one to George Kittle. I was really expecting a bigger day from Kittle. I really thought, with them giving up the most yards in the NFL to tight ends, George Kittle had to be the starter today, and we just didn't seem like we were feeding him. It seemed like it was the same old game plan where we were going to feature Debo. Once Debo goes down, Kyle has no fucking clue how to put a game plan together. Says right now, another update that we got going on right now. Looks like Debo is in the hospital with pneumonia, and he's got fluid in his lungs. Again, when it rains, it pours. Brock back. Brock overthrowing Mr. BA there. Won't be having any more of that this season. Mahomes running out. Running back. First down. That's all they got to do. They keep the sticks moving better than any other team in the league. Going around. It's good defense on that one, even though it was Devontae Campbell. Brock's dropping back. Brock is going everywhere. Brock throws to not wide open, but Purdy. Again, another ball that was underthrown. If he's able to get a little bit more underneath him, this goes for a touchdown. Happened a few times today or yesterday. George tried to get everybody pumped up. It just wasn't working. So again, no heart in this team. No heart. No balls. No marbles. And that is where it ends, ladies and gentlemen. That is where BA gets hit. Now, I've seen a lot of people debate whether or not that is a dirty hit. I do not know. Things happen when you're running as fast as you can and everything. So I'm not going to get into the conspiracy theory about diving for his knee or anything like that. Come to your own conclusion. I just know this is the point we lost BA. Like I said, you can debate all day long whether or not that's targeting when he directly went for the knee, but I don't know. I'm not going to put that on there, but like I said, with 42 fucking seconds left in the half. Cowan, I love this play design right there. That is an amazing play design to get Jacob Cowan the ball, who obviously him and Ricky Pearsall are going to start to have a much, much bigger role in his offense moving forward. Mason not going anywhere. And we get it. Another good kick. All right, we go in the fourth quarter. I believe this is where they got this. This is the long one. Nope, this is the pick. So again, Patrick Mahomes did not play well up in this game for the most part. It wasn't until the second half of the third quarter going into the fourth that he started playing well. I really thought we had a chance right here. At this point, I thought we had a chance. Brock goes back to pass. Brock scrambles. Brock's been, he's getting his wheels on this year. That's for damn sure. Why he didn't slide there instead of doing that whole head first thing. Slide, brother. You got to learn to slide. All right, then we go with the Brock getting a first down with the tush pushing away. Rolling out. Nice one to Kittle. Moving. Again, Kittle should have played a bigger part in this game, and he needed to be the one with 2 touchdowns and 120 yards receiving if we were going to win this game. But we didn't. Hand it off to Mason, and he gets there. He's pushing. Does not get in. Rushing against this team was going to be hard. And can I say this play design right here was pretty damn cool to good by fucking Kyle. Because everybody's looking at these two right here. These two, they're both going that way. And then Brock just gets up behind Brendel. And even Brendel's another part. Brendel gets not much of a push on this. Brendel got pushed back pretty much every play. So, just barely enough. At this point, I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. We are going to slay this demon of us not being able to be the Chiefs. Honestly, right here, this is a terrible, terrible decision by Kyle. You go for 2 on this one. Whether you make this field goal or not, you're still losing. Tie up the game. Come on, Kyle. Be better. But we miss it. So it's still 14-12. And this is about the time the Chiefs start taking over. Deep pass. Travis Kelce, who I honestly thought Kelce was going to have a little bit of a better game considering that Tay wasn't in the stands for this game. So again, there's with Mason. We had a few good plays right up the middle, but that was about it. Every other time was just stuffed. I think those were back. Yeah, those were back-to-back ones. That's about all he did all day. Whoop. Another overthrow. There's been a debate. I know Brock has said that he read this wrong. Most people, the experts, quote unquote, have said that this was a wrong route ran by Ronnie Bell, who now with BA going down, my worst nightmare has become a reality, and that we're going to see a lot more Ronnie Bell. But anyways, the experts are saying that Ronnie Bell ran the wrong route. But if you listen to Kyle and to Brock, that was a mistake by Brock. So I don't know if that's just them trying to bring the mistake back to them and pull it off of Ronnie Bell, because Brock likes to bring all that on him, being the team leader and the quarterback that he is. That's what he does best. He brings all of that blame and everything to himself. But one excuse, or not an excuse, but one explanation that I did like was that while that might have been an okay break by Ronnie Bell and a correct read on that, BA would have done something different because he was playing the BA position at that point. And obviously Brock has a little bit more of a symmetry going on with BA. And so he threw the ball to where he would have expected BA to be. Let me give him a little panda in the screen a little bit better. There we go. Which then actually makes sense. If you got a little bit more chemistry with somebody else, that makes more sense that you're going to be thinking about going to where they would naturally, versus when you got someone else like Ronnie Bell, you're not so much, and he makes a different read than you. But the pick, excuse the yawning, Kareem Hunt up the middle. Pretty soon, one of the worst plays of the day is going to happen. I'm surprised that we didn't get called horse tackling, or wrangling, whatever it's called, that penalty on that one. Just juked him. Juked Brown right out of his fucking shoes, man. Look at that. Just come on, dude. Tackle better. Coming at him like all crazy. Yeah. Whoop. Just keep the chains moving. That's all we got to do. Or that's all they got to do to us. Like I said, at this point, this is where I kind of knew this game was over. And this play right here, I was like, this game is over right here. The next time I see anybody that has any quarterback that's on the sideline and they do that stutter step, just light them the fuck up. Too many quarterbacks, and Mahomes is probably the worst of this, and I think who else is pretty bad with it. Lamar doesn't do it that much. Russell Wilson used to do that little stutter step at the sideline where you think he's going out, and he stays in and gets another 15, 20 yards. Just slide him up. Take the fucking penalty. It's either that or look stupid when you get, just. It's just. At that point, I think I took my hat off and I was like, we're done. I'm back a little bit too far on that one. Here it comes. The play that broke our back. And after this, you could tell that this team was mentally broken at this point. Fred just out there reaching. Winters got juked. Everybody's getting juked. Down to the 4-yard line. And what are we supposed to do? On one hand, you just tip your cap to Mahomes and be like, look, man, this is Patrick Mahomes doing Patrick Mahomes shit. And even though Malik had been just dropping some serious hammers all day, you forget Mahomes is like 6'3", 225, decently solid. And Malik was coming off somebody else, trying to get over there in time, and just boom. Patrick just put his silver down. Maybe a taunting penalty at most, but at the end of the day, what are you going to do? Still Patrick Mahomes. And then this is where we just attempt a pathetic comeback. I almost feel like part of this was just pat statting. I don't know why, but I just feel like we were pat statting because I didn't think we were coming back after this. I truly did not. Brock throwing deep. Again, he throws that one on a line to Cowing. Cowing goes into the end zone. Look at how wide open he is on this play. It's a loose. Look at that. He's got, almost a 5 yards on that guy. He hits that in stride. We're open over here. And obviously, who's this over here? Probably maybe Kittle over here. Yes. But yeah, he hits Cowing in stride. And we all know Brock does not have the greatest arm. We know that. But still, he hits him in stride here. He goes into the end zone. I'm making a game. Jordan Mason getting up a little bit. Just forcing into what? What are you seeing right there, Brock? Seriously, brother. What are you seeing besides one person double covered on both sides? That tight of a window. You've got nothing there, buddy. I don't. There's nothing there. Why he even attempted to throw there, I have no idea. Made no sense for that throw. And now they're just going to dagger it. And we're just going to keep fast forwarding this because, you know what? Why prolong our punishment? But we're going to finish this at least. We got 4 minutes left. And, of course, at this point, this is when, the Chiefs start getting a little cocky on everything. And you can tell, just look at the way these guys are following the tackles on this. There's no sense of urgency, no passion, no marbles, no balls, no heart, whatever the hell you want to call it. They're just there at this point. Nothing. End around. Into the end zone we go. Scored 12 points in our own home against a team that you could probably consider your arch nemesis at this point. Not your rival. That plays with Kansas, not Kansas City, but it's Dallas and or the Seahawks, depending on who, probably what generation you grew up. And can we go back to that one? Hold on. Ricky Pearsall's first catch. This man was shot 50 days through his chest. Through his chest! And he's back playing football. That's so good to see. Good on you, Ricky Pearsall. Again, another rookie with BA being gone for the season is going to have to step up and play a lot of football. All right, let's just go ahead and zoom through the rest of this. Like I said, I feel like we were just stat padding at this point, trying to make it look good for Brock. We can't even onside kick right. Pathetic. Pathetic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was probably one of the most painful reaction videos that I've ever done since I've started doing these about a year ago. But yeah, so now we are 3-4. We got the Cowboys coming up this week. We need to make things right going into the bye. I almost expect that we are going to get some sort of a trade to bring in something. I'm not sure if we're going to bring in like a center, a linebacker, DB, something, DT. I don't know. There's so many holes. Wide receiver. We'll see. But I feel some sort of a big trade coming in. And then everybody, again, me and TJ will be on tomorrow, Tuesday, 4:30, as we break it down. We break this game, our thoughts on this game as a whole. And then I will be back on Wednesday with the Madden Sim, me and Anshul for 49er Media for the 49er Media Captain Show on Thursday. Friday is our Niner Faithful Review Show. And then Saturday we got Jamie doing the presser highlights. And then we go back into Sunday night with the Cowboys. All right, everybody. Thank you again for watching this. NFL, please don't copyright this or do any other shits you guys do with these videos compared to other people who do it with like 5,000, 20,000 views. All right. Bye for Ty. Tell love. One love, everybody. Peace.
Today's episode is sponsored by Power Brand Systems. Need help getting new customers for your business? Let Power Brand Systems help you grow with their powerful tools. Visit powerbrandsystems.com/ninerfaithfulradio for more info. If you like our content and would like to support the show, consider leaving us a tip in our tip jar at ninerfaithfulradio.us/tip jar. Join our exclusive membership community where you get exclusive NFR content not available anywhere else. Join our exclusive chat, 20% off of all non-sale For the Faithful by the Faithful gear, and much more. Visit portal.ninerfaithfulradio.us/login to join. For the Faithful by the Faithful Season 4 apparel is finally here. To see this year's designs and also save 20% off of Season 1 through 3 designs, go to ninerfaithfulradio.com/shop. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful, inviting you to check out our game day shows. I'll get you ready for the game with our pregame show. Jason gives you his thoughts on the first half with our halftime show, and Jamie will wrap things up with our postgame show. Tune in every Monday to watch Jason react to the highlights of last week's game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful. Tune in every Tuesday at 4:30 here on the West Coast as Jason and I review last week's game. Tune in for Madden Stream Wednesday as we stream this week's game on Madden 25. Join us Friday for our NFR weekly review at 6 p.m. here on the West Coast. End your week with some drinks and laughs. Get all the highlights from all the Niners press conferences every Saturday on Niner Faithful Radio Presser Review. Follow us on social media at Niner Faithful Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and TikTok, and at ninerfaithfulr on X. This segment is brought to you by shop49ers.com, the official online store of the 49ers. Use our affiliate link in the description to get the latest official Niner gear, save 10%, as well as help out the show. This segment is brought to you by SeatGiant.com. Use the promo code ninerfaithfulradio at SeatGiant.com to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets.